I'm not gonna lie. Gonna put y'all all in my business, and like, I talk a lot about my business, and yeah, and like, yeah, but also this video for the grown folks. Not really. I'm lying. It just gets me so what it is, what's up, and what's poppin', my ZAIBAES, and welcome back to the wonderful world of Zay. Thank you, too kind. All right, so today's video is gonna be a little bit different. It's gonna be for the grown folks, you know. I'm not going to be talking just nasty, but like, you know, about a little bit about myself, about like the, you know, the growners side of me, you know. Yeah, but today I'm going to be talking about my first time doing a lot of things. So the other day I posted another little questionnaire on my Instagram. So again, if you don't follow my Instagram, it is in the link below. You can follow my other social medias as well. So yeah, I posted a little questionnaire thing asking y'all to ask me some first time questions. So that y'all did. So therefore, let's get into this video and answering some of these questions, and y'all can get in my business a little bit. All right, so it's a lot of questions, but it's not a lot of questions. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first question is the first time I wrote music. Damn. When is the first time I wrote music? I want to say the first time I wrote music, is it a stain on my shirt? Or is it's just a wrinkle? No! It's a wet spot. I'm just not really, don't care. Yes, I do care. It's gonna bother me. And I'm just now saying this. You know what? Outfit change! And I'm back like I never left. So yeah. Oh, also this is from my old clothing brand, ZAIBAES clothing. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm rebranding, so stay tuned. That's coming sooner rather than later. So yeah. Okay, back to the question. First time I ever wrote music. I want to say I know I was in elementary school for a fact. Yes. No lies. Yes. I was in elementary school. I was in art class actually, and I just started writing. It was so random. Like I just started writing music and da-da-da-da. But I want to say I was writing other lyrics, like another song. But the first time I wrote my own song was like sixth grade. I was in sixth grade. And it was called, I want to say something about summer. That's all I remember. It was terrible. It was very, very bad. I wish I still had the notebook that I wrote it in, but I don't. But yeah, it was very bad. I remember it vividly, kind of vividly, but like, yeah, it wasn't good at all. But luckily I progressed and I got better. So yeah, I was in like sixth grade. I want to say it was my first time writing music, my own song. Yeah. Okay, next question. First time I recorded a song. That was actually, okay, I'm gonna really expose myself here, and I'm really finna put this on the internet. So my first time releasing like I guess you can say my own music was back, I want to say it was like 2018. It was either 2018 or 2016. It was one of them. It was a little while ago. And I recorded a song called Daydream. I went to the studio, spent the money and everything. Yeah, that was my first time recording like an actual song. It's a song called Daydream. It's not good at all. Yes, I did spend money for it, and I do apologize to my father for making him spend some of his money as well, but that song was horrible. That song was very bad. It was overly auto-tuned. It was very rushed. The beat fire. Like I made the beat, I wrote the song, and I recorded it all in the same day. That's why it was bad. It was very, very rushed. But my new music, like my first EP, was not rushed. It took 3 years to make actually. So that's why I'm more proud of the music that I make now than that song that I released like years ago, because it wasn't good. Like it was very rushed, and like I take pride in taking time when it comes to my music and my craft and my videos. So anything I do, I take my time with it, and I make sure that it's perfect But that song was horrible. I don't ever want to. You can try to find it. If you find it, please let me know. Like, send it to me on Instagram or something. Like, I laugh at it now, but like before, it was not good. Yeah, I wish I could erase it off the face of the earth, but I don't have access to that song or the account that it's on anymore. So yeah, you're welcome. Just expose myself real bad. That's like, ugh. I want to erase that song off the face of the earth, but I can't. Okay, next question. First time you realized you were gay. Honestly, somebody asked me this before, and I could not tell them the exact answer because I really don't know. I feel like I've always knew. I wasn't always attracted to just women. Like, all my life, I knew I wasn't just like attracted. Like, I was always looking at men and shit in a more than friends type of way. But like, I didn't know what it was really until I got older and was like, you know, learning myself and accepting myself before I finally was like, if you watch my coming out video, you can see the trials and tribulations that I went through to get to where I am today, to have this hang up in my room and comfortably having this hanging up in my room. So yeah, I want to say the first time I realized I was gay, I don't know, probably, I want to say probably middle school. We had PE and we was in like the locker room and shit, and I don't know, I guess none of them niggas was attractive. Not one of them niggas was attractive. It was probably like a sprinkle. Girl, child, please. No, none of them niggas was cute. So there's that. But I just knew I wasn't just attracted to women. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a time where I was just like, oh, you know, I'm gay.
This one has a little sweetness to it.
You know, but I want to say I just always kind of knew. Like, deep down in the crevice of my booty crack, I knew I wasn't always straight. Like, I knew I wasn't 100% straight. And I don't know, I was in denial and shit like that. So I kind of had a love-hate relationship with myself because I was like, oh, this is wrong, and no. I explained all this in my coming out video. So if y'all want to hear the full story, like how I became who I am today and shit like that, go watch my coming out video. Yeah, I don't necessarily explain this question right here, but I do explain like how I got to this point. But yeah, I really can't answer that question because I really don't know. There wasn't like a first time where I just kind of knew, where I just always knew, you know. I don't know. That's a good question though. That is a great question. The next one, my first time having sex. Fun motherfucking facts. I've never had sex. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real. You lying.
And yes, I am being for real. A lot of people think I'm lying whenever I do say stuff like that, but like I've never had sex. I'm not gonna say I haven't done other things because, you know, my business, but I haven't had, you know, sexual intercourse yet. One, because I wouldn't necessarily say I'm scared. I just don't want to regret it, because I know a lot of my friends that have had sex and stuff like that, they'd be like, oh, I regret my first time and this, that, and the third, it wasn't good. I wish I didn't give to this person. And I think sex is sacred. I'm one of those people who believe sex is something that should be meaningful. Like, I don't think you should be giving your body to any and everybody just because you can. Like, you shouldn't be popping your hoo-ha in the air for like Danny, Leon, Michael, and even Bianca. Like, you know, you shouldn't be just hunching on anybody just because you can do it. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I probably could have been lost my virginity and shit like that because I'm not ugly. Like, I've had the opportunity to do it multiple times, but I've always said no because I respect myself. And I'm not saying anybody that has lost theirs beforehand, doesn't respect themselves, I just look at it differently than a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people don't value sex as the way I do. Like, I look at it as a exchange between two humans, I guess you can say. And it's also soul ties and stuff like that. And I'm already really delulu yelling at my man about this nigga I'm with right now, even though I'm not delusional. But still, it's just, I don't feel like I would mentally be the same after that, just giving it to anybody. So I'm waiting for the right person and shit like that. And if the right person is willing to wait with me, then shit, fuck them. But yeah, I'm not in a rush to lose my virginity or nothing like that. The V card is very much still in my wallet, and I'm proud to say that yes, I am a 20-year-old virgin. Who gives a fuck? You know, my business, not yours. But nowadays it's our business now. But yeah, I don't partake in those activities. Anyway, next question. First time lying to your dad. I mean, haven't we all lied to our parents? I mean, I really can't pinpoint the first time. I don't think I can pinpoint the first time that I just sat there and lied to my daddy or my mom. But yeah, no, I can't really pinpoint like the first time I just blatantly lied. Like, if I did, it was probably cause some school shit, not gonna lie. Like 9 times out of 10, it was probably some shit to do with school. Because I wouldn't necessarily say I was a badass kid, but like when it came to my grades and stuff, I was not the best. When I was living in Houston, because I moved to a small town called Trinity in 7th grade, and I did way better in school than I did when I was in Houston. Because Houston was a big ass, where I went to school was like a big ass district, which I was in the Klein district. If y'all know what that is, if you know, you know. But yeah, I was in a big ass district, so it was harder for me to focus, and it was harder for me to like grasp, because I was in such a big environment, and I'm more of a one-on-one visual type of learner, and they weren't doing that. So yeah. But first time lying to my father, I don't know. I'm not finna sit here and say I had to be lying to him all the time. But like, who doesn't lie to their parents? Like, who hasn't lied to their parents? If you say you haven't, you're a fucking liar. You just lied to yourself right then and there, because I know you have. But yeah, no, I can't really just sit there and pinpoint the first time that I've just told a lie to my father. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, whenever the first time was, it probably was something to do with school and my grades and stuff. So yeah, first time skipping class. Have I done that before? I don't think so. We've had a senior skip day, but that's it. Yeah, we had a senior skip day. I did that. But that was all my senior class. We got in trouble for that too. We was supposed to go on like a senior trip or something like that, but we wasn't gonna be able to go on that anyway because of COVID and stuff, so it really didn't matter. Shit. But yeah, that was my first time skipping class, because I was a good kid. I was a great kid. I didn't like skipping class. I kind of liked having a high GPA and like, you know, making good grades and stuff like that. So I guess you can call me a goody two shoes. But yeah, I was never one of those kids who went to the restroom and skip class for the rest of the day, because we had like hall passes and stuff, and if you didn't bring that hall pass back, then that was your ass. So I was always in class. Sometimes I was early to class, but that's because I was never for achievers. Still am. But yeah, that was my first time skipping class, was my senior skip day on purpose. So next question. My first time driving was a mess. It was a mess. I was terrified. I'm still scared of the road. Like, not necessarily the road. I don't like highways, because I'm a safe driver. I'm one of those people that go the speed limit, or sometimes under the speed limit. I'm not speeding like mind you, I'm from Houston, right? And Houston drivers, they're a different breed of drivers. They're like scary different breed of drivers. And yeah, it's wild. It gets wicked. It gets really wicked. You gotta turn your Honda into a Hellcat driving in Houston. But my first time driving wasn't in Houston though. it was in the small town called Trinity, but luckily it was like a country town, so like the roads were very empty sometimes. And yeah, but my first time driving, my mama was on I think my mama was in like the passenger seat, and I was in the driver's seat. And of course, mamas do what mamas do. That was yelling, screaming, telling me to stop, telling me all of this stuff. She was scaring me, and I'm the one driving, and she was saying she was scared and stuff like that. I think I did a damn good job, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that was my first time driving. My mom was, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, my first time driving was my mom in the driver's seat, and I just turned 16, and I was in the process of getting my permit. So yeah, that was my first time driving. Next question. My first day at college. My first day in college. Let me rephrase that. It was scary. I was ready, but I was terrified at the same time. Because again, you leave high school and your friends and all of this stuff just to start back over and be the new kid. And for me, it wasn't bad, or it wasn't as hard as other people, I guess you can say, because I was always moving as a kid. So I was used to adjusting really quickly and being the new kid and making friends and finding a new friend group and all of this stuff. So it wasn't necessarily like oh my gosh, a fresh new start. I was excited. I was very excited for this fresh new start. The only thing that scared me was the adulting part of it all. And this shit is terrifying.
You know what? This is really scary. Oogly boogly.
And I'm not even an adult yet. I'm still in college. I still can ask my mom and daddy for money and stuff like that. But this is scary. I mean, terrifying. I have to buy groceries for myself. I have to wash my own clothes. I have to do all this other, like, it's disgusting. That was the only part that terrified me, was like being by myself, because you know, you living with your parents for so long and you under their roof if you have that privilege. And yeah, it was just a scary adjustment. But luckily for me, I fell in with the right people. And I adjusted fairly quickly, because luckily I was raised in a household where at a certain age, my parents like pushed me to start learning more at home, or like, how do I say this? More like adult activities, like I guess it's like washing my clothes and cooking and stuff like that. So luckily I knew how to do stuff like that already before I came here, so I wasn't as scared. I wasn't one of the kids who didn't know how to wash clothes. I wasn't one of the kids who didn't know how to cook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was an easier adjustment for me, because one, I was already used to being a new kid and having to start over, and two, I already knew like basic skills like washing clothes, stuff like that. And I'm already a very clean person, so the room situation, stuff like that wasn't hard for me either, because I'm already like I guess you can call it a neat freak. I just like clean stuff. I like a clean room, all of that stuff, decorating. I don't know. I was just prepared my parents prepared me for this moment. So it wasn't as scary. As far as classes, and I came here because in high school I took college classes. So I came here with like 12 credits and stuff. So I was kind of like damn near a semester ahead of everybody else that I'd be in my class. So I took 18 credits. For those that don't know, it's like, how many classes is that? Like 8? I don't know. 18 credits is technically a lot for a freshman, but I managed to do it because it wasn't as hard, because it's like my basic classes, my math, my science, and stuff like that. So it wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. But my first day in college, it was fun. It was a good adjustment. It was scary, but it was a great adjustment. And I'm happy where I'm at right now. So, yeah, moving on. My first day in high school, that's another story. Okay, so, like I said, I'm originally from Houston, and I moved to the small town in Trinity. And Trinity is where I went to 8th grade in high school. So Trinity is a country town. And me being from the big city and moving to the country was a very, very big adjustment for me. Because I'm a city boy. I still am a city boy. Like, I hated living in the country. I still do. My school is in the country right now. Like, where I go to school at right now is kind of in the country. So, yeah, I'm still in the midst of the country, but I'm very much a city boy at heart. And whenever I leave here, I'm going to move to the city myself because I love the traffic. I love everything. But that's besides the point. My first day in high school was in Trinity High School. That was an experience. I had friends from 8th grade. And where I lived at in Trinity is where most of my like family is on my mama's side. So I had a lot of family and stuff, like cousins and stuff that went to that school as well. So it was kind of an easier adjustment for me because they can kind of navigate me through this school and life and stuff like that. So luckily it wasn't as bad, but as far as making friends and stuff that first day, it was kind of difficult because, you know, again, if you watch my coming out video, you know I got bullied and stuff in anywhere I went. I was always bullied, no matter where I went. So being a more feminine type of boy, I guess you can say, I was always bullied. So there was that, and there was the adjustment to environment. There was just the adjustment to from 8th grade to high school, that big ass jump. I don't know. It was just it wasn't hard. It was just more of like, you know, adjusting and trying to maneuver my way around that school, like that new lifestyle. It's kind of like jumping from high school to college. Is that new environment, that new space you're not familiar with. So yeah. It was crazy. It was wild, but I wouldn't change it for the world because it taught me a lot, and I got a lot of experience and opportunities there at that school that I probably would not have gotten if I was still in Houston. So yeah, there's that. The next thing, my first kiss. Okay, so I don't know how to answer this one because I mean, I technically had my first kiss in pre-K, but my first like adult kiss was my freshman year of college. So I'm gonna tell both stories. So parents, I apologize. So my first kiss was with a girl in pre-K. We gonna call her. Let's call her Apple. I'm not even gonna give her an actual human name. Let's call her Apple. So me and Apple, we was like this. All right, that was my little girlfriend. All right, that was my little boo thing. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. So we was in the back of the bus kissing, and that was my first kiss in the back of the bus going to elementary school. Yeah, me and my girl Apple was like this. That was my little baby right there. Y'all couldn't tell me shit. But my first adult kiss was my freshman year of college, and I guess you can say it was my first real kiss. I guess, I don't know, but yeah, it was with this dude. We're gonna call him. Let me think. I'm trying to think of a food. Let's call him Jelly. So me and Jelly, we met at a party, and then went back to the dorms. We didn't do nothing. All right, get that out your mind. We didn't do nothing, but we went back to the dorms. We was talking, getting to know each other with the whoop and this and the third, and then boom, we just talking. He looking at me, I'm looking at him. Boom, we kissed. But it didn't just happen like that. Like, you know, we was getting to know each other, stuff like type shit, and I think I initiated it. I don't know. I guess it's gonna be a little thought pocket, but I think I initiated it. And I was like, I ain't never kissed somebody before. And he was like, oh, that's okay. I can teach you. And then boom, we kissed. And the rest is history. I ain't kissed nobody after that. So, yeah. Yeah, I really haven't experienced much as far as relationships come in college. Well, yes, I have. But like, as far as like dating wise, no. I've only been in one relationship, and that just leads into the next question. My first relationship. My first relationship was a pregame. If we're being real, my first relationship was in pregame. Oh, girl, Apple. Yeah, me and Apple was like, Johnny are inseparable. Y'all couldn't tell us nothing. But that was my first like relationship. But they also asked my first real relationship, and I've only had one. I've been in multiple talking stages, failed talking stages, might I add. But I've only been in one real relationship where we both established that we are together. Like, I'm dating you, you dating me. You know, this what this is. So, that's a story I didn't think I was gonna tell till later. And I don't think I probably am gonna make that. No, I'm not. I'm gonna tell it right now. Might as well. My first relationship was with this boy. We're gonna call him Nutella. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's call him Nutjob. So me and Nutjob, right? Let's call him Nutter Butter. Yeah, there we go, Nutter Butter. Me and Nutter Butter. Yeah. So we met on Snapchat, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we met on Snapchat, and we was talking, kicking it, cool with the woo. Mind you, he doesn't live in Texas. He doesn't live in Texas. So there's that. So we meeting, we talking, we FaceTiming, and then boom. That same day, yeah, Cindy's boyfriend. You know my little dumb ass said? Yes. But this is like January of 2021. Yeah, January like 2021. So we did that, we talking, we broke up. That's like not even a day later. I'm not gonna explain why, because you know I really don't want to put my business out there like that, but just know we did. So fast forward to August of 2021, and don't mind the noise out there if I can hear it. It's welcome to college. But yeah, fast forward to August 2021, he found my stuff, and he texted me and he apologized and all of this other stuff. And granted, I can say that we were both wrong in the situation that happened in January, but yeah, I can be wrong enough and say that I was wrong in the situation as well. But yeah, so we started talking again, and then boom, we started dating again. So I think that's where I first fucked up. I took the nigga back, and that's where I first fucked up. I learned my lesson. I'm not the type of bitch to get no second chance no more. Like, I gave a second chance one time and he fucked it up for everybody. So anybody that ever comes into my life that wants a second chance from me, I'm sorry, Bookie, but you can thank the blueprint for my issues. But not for it though. We started talking again. It was going really good, kinda, at the beginning, and then it just got toxic. We were arguing a lot. Damn near every day arguing. I was in class, sad as fuck, in school, sad as hell. Just, you know, it with this relationship, I was like in the darkest place I can say I've been. And I can blame myself for not leaving and like reading the signs, but I don't necessarily say I want to blame myself, but like I should have left. And that's what I'm gonna say. I should have left, but I didn't, because, you know, I was dangerously in love, blame Beyonce. Yeah, so things were kind of going like left real quick, but we still stayed together because, you know, we trying to work it out, work on us, and I'm just a big dumbass up here just falling in love. And mind you, this is my first relationship, and this is like a week after I came out, so this is my first gay relationship as well. So yeah, it was just so much. It was so many firsts in this one relationship, and it was all new for me because I've never had no like real relationship. So it was like everything. I was still learning, I was still adjusting to, you know, not one, just being in the LGBT community, and two, being in a relationship, period. So it was just a bunch of new stuff for me. So like it was just, yeah. I want to say, let's fast forward to June. We're gonna fast forward to June, And this is when he was supposed to come see me and stuff. And this is where shit went really left. So I can say again, I can own up to my mistakes, and I can see where I went wrong when why everything did go how it went, because I didn't. Again, my first relationship, not only my first relationship, my first long distance relationship, and everything was just, I was young, dumb, and in love. Damn it. So I was just making stupid decisions, and it all just boiled up to us breaking up. It was a lot that went on in the time period that I'm not gonna get into. It was just, I don't know. It was just so much. Like, I could have prevented a lot of it, but I wasn't thinking at the time because, you know, I was only like 18 and it was my first relationship. So the mind wasn't there. My mind was not fully developed and shit like that. But yeah, we ended up breaking up. Like, I want to say June of 2021, we ended up breaking up because he couldn't come see me because there was some shit that was going on at home, and it was a bunch of stuff like on both sides it just wasn't working out. So he decided to end things, and if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have left. I probably still would have been stuck in that toxic relationship and still stuck in a toxic mindset and stuck with more mental issues than I already have. So yeah, there's that. But not for real though, I wouldn't necessarily say I regret being with him or I regret any of the things that I did in that relationship. I wanted to say I learned from him. I don't regret anything I do in life. Like, anything I do in life, I have no regrets. I call them learning lessons, I call them life lessons, and I just learn and grow from them. I don't let them make me as a human. So, but if you made it this far, comment blonde. But yeah, I know that story was probably really all over the place, but I don't want to like get too deep into it because it was so much personal stuff that happened that I don't feel comfortable putting on the internet. Just like, I can, if you know me in person, I don't mind telling you, but like, as far as it comes to like putting shit out on the internet for like, I don't know how many people to see, so I'm not going to do that to me or him. That was my first real relationship. It was very toxic. It was a learning lesson. It taught me what signs to look out for and what to and what not to do. It taught, like, I want to say it taught me a lot. It taught me not only a lot about myself, but it taught me a lot about like my future relationships, and like the one I'm in right now is, he already knows about all this shit too. So yeah, I really don't care about talking about stuff like this. And that's really the last question. So now that we've come to the end of the video and I put y'all all in my business, oh my gosh, but y'all know just a little bit more about me. So yeah, just a little bit more. And let me know if y'all like these long videos or do y'all like the shorter videos. So please let me know in the comments below, and also let me know what videos y'all want to see next. And until next time you want to step into some more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and leave those post notifications on. I fucked that up, but don't care, I'm still gonna keep going. And leave Whew. Okay, yeah, my mind is all over the place, y'all. Yeah, make sure you leave a comment, let me know what y'all want to see next. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Bye.